Oh, okay. Oh. Oh! I need a moment. Well, howdy. That was weak. Well, howdy, hi. Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look to one of my favorite bands, Breaking Benjamin's Awaken, a new single by the band. I did go do some cursory research. It doesn't seem to be linked to any upcoming album or anything. I didn't see anything that they said, oh yeah, this is the first track on an album or something. So this is full on a single. So I will be evaluating it as such. A little bit of background. There was a specific time in my life, I would say probably between the ages of 16 and 18, 19, maybe even a bit earlier than that, where Breaking Benjamin was one of the three bands that that was all I listened to. I had a friend, no, it would have been before 16. One of my first bands, I don't think we ever played a show, was a bunch of friends, two of us played guitar, and one of us played bass, and him and I, we loved Breaking Benjamin so much, that connected us. And I've gone back to all of it since. I love listening to Breaking Benjamin while I run. Every single second of their earlier work holds up for me. I really like their more recent stuff. I always find myself excited when I see Breaking Benjamin pop up. They have like this aesthetic for their album covers and their single covers that's always been consistent for me. I can literally picture this image on like an illegally downloaded MP3 on my phone. So I won't lie, I'm pretty excited. This isn't like a music video. This is gonna be, I think, the first reaction I've done where it's just a static image. I think that's good because it means that I won't be distracted by the video. I'll just be able to listen to the song. I would spare a thought for what kind of song this was going to be, because Breaking Benjamin had some more mellow songs, ballads, and nice heavy tracks, and there's some acoustic stuff. But I've already seen that people have been reacting, and everyone's consensus is, it's heavy. So that's exciting for me. I do love Breaking Benjamin at their heaviest. If you've listened to my music, with either the covers or the originals, you can hear the Breaking Benjamin influence, especially in the 7-string riffs. That's just all my songs. Decided to jump in with no further ado. It's exactly what I wanted. Yes. It's a like I was just missing the harmonic there, but the lo-fi again. I'm a sham, guys. I just copy Breaking Benjamin riffs. That's all I do on my channel. I like this song, but I wish Breaking Benjamin wrote it. I'm working on a cover that hopefully comes out later this week, and I was hoping to do like a what if Architects wrote Died in Your Arms Tonight, and the more I'm listening to it, it just sounds like Breaking Benjamin. So I might pivot. Cool, like arpeggio at the background. So far away. Classic. Cool production as always. Oh! Yes! Like, is it a good thing that I can kind of see, like, I guess I can kind of expect some of it's doing exactly what I expect, but that's such a good thing. This is classic Breaking Benjamin. Those harmonies. Again, I wear my influences on my sleeve. This is the sound I usually just go for. With that harmony that's exactly what I love to hear. Oh, major chorus. Yeah. That's classic. Yo. Back to the riff. Dude, that is such a good classic Breaking Benjamin song. Start the chorus on the major. That is, again, classic Breaking Benjamin. And then, like, ending on that minor, like, vocals overlap with the main riff. Everything about this screams like I'm seeing myself with my little wired crappy earphones during break, like in a corner. I don't have friends. Nobody understands me. But I did have friends who also understood me. It's weird how we sometimes do that, but like, or like walking over the quad between two like classes. Oh, nobody gets me. But life was actually pretty good, and now I get to be a musician, so I clearly had parents who supported me quite a bit. This is such a good classic Breaking Benjamin song. It's giving me a lot of vibes from like the Phobia album era, but it's not even that it's a throwback. I think they've just always had a pretty consistent sound. My screams, that's just exactly what I sound like. I don't sound that good, but that's just the thing I'm going for. That's so good. Oh! I love it. Oh, okay. Oh. Sorry. I need a moment. That groove is so good. Oh, like with all these videos with bands, it's hard to like know who should deserve credit for a really good thing, but like credit to everyone. That breakdown is so good. I'm gonna listen to it again. If you want to listen to the song Interrupted, please go ahead. But like, that is wild. Oh, not really too complicated. It has repetitions, but the pitch shifting. And a solo. And a solo! Breaking Benjamin, yes! My love for halftime probably also comes from Breaking Benjamin. Oh, the chords. Little bit of false head voice there. This is wildly good. Like, I'm not gonna exaggerate. Breaking Benjamin is probably part of the reason why I'm into heavy music. I distinctly remember that, like, the way that most of their songs are clean vocals, and they'll have one bit where the guy's like, whatever, fall, or mine, or whatever, just one word that was a roar, that got me hooked. Because I remember somewhere in early high school, somebody's like, this is metal, this is also metal, I like this, the yelly, this, that was too much for me. And I remember going, like, it's cool, I get it, I think I fully understood, like, thematically what they're going for, but just wasn't for me. So I like metalcore that had a blend of clean vocals, but mostly clean vocals. I would always like, that's my favorite song, because it's just all clean vocals. And then there was a shift, and I'm pretty sure it was, it might have been I Will Not Bow, because that song just has, like, a line that's roared. Because, long story short, I think it was part of a movie soundtrack for a Bruce Willis movie. I think it was Surrogates. This might not make it in, but I think it was on the soundtrack and on the DVD for the movie Surrogates. And so it probably had to be a bit more commercially viable. I think they probably had to be mostly clean. But it opens with a lo-fi riff and him, like, a single short scream into the song. And I think it ends the same way. And that got the gears moving. I was like, I like that tone, I like it, but it's utilitarian for me. Now I love metal with harsh vocals all the time. Now some of my favorite bands are vocalists, like, have vocalists that don't do any clean singing. But I like that this is a heavier one. Please tell me they're gonna release more in this style. Like, I need an album of this to play on loop for the next 10 years. But that outro breakdown is upsettingly good. Again, a great melody. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. We're using, like, a pitch shifty thing. Somebody bought a Digitech. Yeah, it's hard to, like, exactly know what he's doing there. I don't have the guitar plugged in. I think it's just like a chromatic situation. Going to, like, major chord. Like, this has everything I like from classic Breaking Benjamin, kind of rolled up in one package. If somebody was to ask me, what do you like about Breaking Benjamin, this is probably a good song to start with. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw that Nick Nocturnal made the statement that Breaking Benjamin got heavier. I don't particularly feel that. But then again, I haven't listened to them in a while. There's a chance that this level of heaviness reminds me of how heavy they felt when I was in high school, which, to be fair, isn't that heavy compared to some of the other bands out there. So I just want to hear that breakdown again. That's like almost Doom Eternal core. Oh. That's excellent. Outro. What I appreciate is that they could have just used the same breakdown groove again. That's kind of what I do. I love doing that, bringing the breakdown back of my cover of Bye Bye Bye. I brought the breakdown back as, like, the outro, but literally that, like, lo-fi, weird dissonance, tension building into the breakdown with a roar. I did basically the exact same thing for my cover of Lie to Me. And I think one of my originals, Delusion of Grandeur, is exactly the same. Like, I don't even Probably my Copacabana cover, which again, people have been checking out. Really, I want to thank everyone who, I can see the analytics. A lot of people have been coming to the channel for the reactions. But I want to thank everyone who's been coming from the reactions and actually checking out my music. I really appreciate it. But yeah, flippin' wildly good song. Great chorus. My only takeaway is I really hope there's more of this to come. I don't really know. Is Breaking Benjamin one of those bands that kind of just tours the hits at the moment? It's hard to know, because I'm sure that they were operating in the early 2000s. I don't know, what the setup is for these guys. But just a really good listening experience. Nice and heavy, but with good melodies. And I don't know, what is this subgenre of metal? Is this still metalcore? I don't know. No, this is really enjoyable. Heavy riffs, low tunings, but great melodies. I love that he just, in the last chorus, he decides, instead of belting the highest note, I'm just going to go into a super sweet falsetto head voicey thing. That's something vocalists should be bold to do. I tend to get insecure and feel, oh no, I need to, it just doesn't feel strong enough. So then I'll do a pitched scream or a really high mixed voice thing, because that feels strong and good to me. But sometimes that's not what you want. Sometimes you want to have a nice tender moment. Tender is definitely a word that I would use to describe most of Breaking Benjamin's stuff. Oh yeah, that is so good. Are they playing on, I think they're an octave lower than this. I might be wrong. So they might be playing on something like a 8-string or just a lower tuned 7-string. I'm not even sure anymore. But yeah, I love that there's a sick opening riff, a sick breakdown, and a sick outro riff that aren't the same. They have elements that are clearly from the same song, but that's really cool. A lot of bands now would have just copy pasted. Thank you so much. Those are my thoughts. I don't think I have too much to add. I liked it. I really hope there's more to come. Breaking Benjamin, in my opinion, can do no wrong. Like I said, this took me right back to listening to their music as a teen. Yeah, like I said, I still listen to most of their albums. I might be wrong. Where's my phone? Yeah, the Spotify This Is Breaking Benjamin playlist. It's been saved, downloaded on my Spotify for the last year, because I just really enjoy listening to that from time to time. Thank you so much for joining in. Please go support the song and go stream it a bunch. What's a band you feel like? I would like to know. I'm always looking to new bands to react to, and I've been getting a bunch of comments, so I'm gonna try and get to a lot of those. What is a band for you that you feel about this way? Because for me, this band is bunch of memories. They might be one of the first heavy bands I got into, and I think they served as a gateway into heavier stuff. I don't know if I would, for example, have fully become a core kid if not for bands like Breaking Benjamin that find this middle ground between heavier rock and metal. Again, like I always say, subgenres are fluid. So what's that band for you? Maybe a better question is, what band really got you into heavy music? Please like and subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. New cover coming out the next couple of days, hopefully. I think I already mentioned what it is, but if you enjoy memes and the Lego Batman, it'll be a good one. Feel free to go check out my Patreon. I haven't been posting a bunch there, but it's there, and you don't have to give me money. You can just go follow me there for free. And thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.